Hello and welcome back to this channel. Today's gonna be an extremely fun video because the Prime Days are just around the corner, meaning literally everybody, Lego.com, Walmart, Amazon, Target, everybody is getting ready to have a lot of Lego sales. So what's super exciting about that is we have so many offers to save more, from double points to Lego promotions to stuff just fully on sale. Rakuten is big today. So before we do go and start today's video, please subscribe, hit the bell notification on all so you not miss out anything, and please like this video. Now, starting the video off extremely strong with the tribute to Leonardo da Vinci. Now this one I've actually talked about on my channel a few days ago, but this is a beautiful promo. It is going to be $150 in order to get your hands on it. It started on June 19th, so I'm a little bit late on letting you guys know. I just wanted to stall a little bit longer so we can see more of these sales. So there's a lot happening here. Now, honestly, I think the return investment could be really good on this. I don't really know exactly a number from the top of my head, maybe $35 we could see this hit. I really don't see it hitting above that, but honestly, it is beautiful. We got so many pieces of art in here. What he's known for, it is incredible. The minifigure's beautiful, and with the painting supplies, it makes it even better. You can see the airplane up there, you can see the Mona Lisa, you can see some stuff. It is full of detail. Plus, if you're a big fan of art and Leonardo da Vinci, this is the promotion for you. Now, we also got another one. Now, keep this in mind, you can buy anything from Pokemon to Star Wars, any themes. You can get this in your order as long as you spend above $150. This is a little bit different. So this is going to be the Bluey Tea Party. Now, for the younger audience, this is going to be a great, fun Lego set to get. But, it is still full of detail, even though it is going to be a little bit smaller. With purchases of $40, you can get this in your order. But you have to stay on the idea of these selected themes. City, Lego Bluey, Bluey Playground Fun with Bluey Chloe. Okay, so they're just naming Lego sets here. So, throughout what I've highlighted there, you can see all of the Lego sets. Set 11201, 11202, 11203, 11216, 11217, 11221. Saying so many numbers, kind of lost track where I was on screen. But the thing is, there's so many offers with this. Now, Lego City does have a lot of stuff, and something I really do want to talk about is the retiring soon list. Now, what I've really noticed lately is we've been seeing a lot more of these going out. When I first talked about the retiring soon list being updated, I believe there's about 96 items. And check this out. Now, there's only 78. So that shows there are quite a lot of these selling out and starting to retire. So, like what I said in that video, I think half of it will retire in July. Half of it will not, and it'll be kind of moved to, the Black Friday season. Honestly, being completely honest, I believe almost all of these have stopped production, and Lego's just going to sell what they have left. So I think it's really going to determine what stuff does. So I think within the next, 5 days, we're about to see that number of 78 items drop pretty significantly. Now, honestly, I don't really know what my game plan is. I'm still just kind of figuring it out, because keep this in mind, Rakuten isn't really that strong yet. Now, I'm going to be checking it. I'm going to be refreshing that page maybe 200 times a day to just cross my fingers. Maybe one of those refreshing times will finally update with a high percentage. But right now, the cashback for non-exclusive items is 2.5, which honestly is better than 0, but it's not going to get you very far. So what I'm thinking is a lot of my game plan stuff is going to be on this first page. I know at some point I really need to get my hands on a retro radio. Honestly, it'd be so fun to have in my collection, but honestly, I think it'd be even better to buy it as an investment. So, another thing is, I'm still so disappointed I didn't pick this up, because Kohl's had this 40, even 50% off at one point during Black Friday. I don't know why I didn't pick up any copies, but I am really regretting that now. Then, going down the list, you can see a lot of other stuff. The Peacock is back ordered. The Too Fast, Too Furious Nissan Skyline is going to be back ordered too. Same with the French Cafe. So that makes me a little bit nervous. That shows some of these are still in production, because if they're in back order, that means Lego's still making more. So that gets me a little bit nervous. wondering how long. So some of these that are back ordered might be more like, I mean, honestly, the end of July if they will be retiring then, but I really don't see them retiring very soon. Then, I mean, if you guys want to get some shoes, that's a great chance to do so. But another one I'm really hoping to get my hands on is the yellow delivery truck. Now, this one is absolutely beautiful. And I know I just picked up a ton of copies. Maybe it's on this page, but I just picked up a ton of copies of the little van, of the little delivery van truck. So this one is really, really cool. And honestly, how big of a Lego fan I am and like the production of how Lego runs as a company, this is something I'm extremely interested in really picking up for honestly my collection and building it, but from multiple investments because I think this could be a really, really good investment. Honestly, it is probably on my top 20 this year. So I'm going to be keeping a very close eye on this. I think the best I'm seeing right now is on Amazon, and that's going to be 10% off, which is basically nothing because we've seen this many, many times, 40% off. So I'm going to cross my fingers, test my luck. It's going to be a huge kind of hoping because I'm going to wait. I'm just going to wait and see if maybe Amazon will put it on a Prime sale. Will they? I don't know. Honestly, I'm just kind of testing my luck right now, but I'm really hoping they will. But heading over to Target, there's a lot of stuff happening here. Now, honestly, it's nothing crazy like what we saw my first year. 3 years ago, I was investing, but honestly, there's still sales. You're still saving money, so that's a very good thing in the end. But with all of this, and like 3 years ago, we saw 40% off after round after round. So with this, I think the best I'm seeing is 30% off. So keep that in mind. It's not as good as it used to be. So I don't really actually know how many I actually invested in last year because the sales weren't amazing. But kind of where I'm going off of this is some of the sales I'm going to be talking about here aren't the best. So I'm just starting off with the Time Machine. That one's actually a really cool Speed Champion set. A little bit expensive with it being $78 in MSRP, but that's also something Target does too. So let's just kind of copy that number. That'd be funny if it is that number, but what we're going to do is we're going to copy and paste it into this. Then it pulls up. Keep this in mind. It is exactly $28. So sometimes Target especially will kind of slightly mark down what the actual price is on certain sets. Not all of them, but a few of them here and there. Like, I mean, we got the NASA. This was actually really cool. And, I mean, I've seen this on so many sales. It's the same sale. Every retailer has it on. So keep that in mind. That is not exclusive to Target. Then, I picked up a lot of these. This is going to be, I mean, 20% off, but I mean, we've seen it 40% off. I believe that actually might be 40% off on Amazon right now, but honestly, I feel like that was a pretty good investment for me. Then, I mean, this isn't that great. 70, so I know that number is not right, so let's just kind of double check what the MSRP on this is. It's going to be $23 on that set. Then on this, the MSRP it's saying is $18. So maybe I will consider picking up a copy of this. I mean, it's not the best. What's kind of funny is the sale for everybody that doesn't fully know the MSRP, because even with me staring at Lego.com like half the day, sometimes I don't fully know what the MSRP is on certain, well, newer sets. 1% off looks horrible, but when you know it from the top of the head, from $23 to $18 isn't bad. I mean, that's actually pretty good. Then heading down, I mean, we got so many more. There's a lot of Speed Champions. They hit a lot of cars in this sale, but I mean, the Lego Technics 1966 Ford HT40 is actually pretty good. I actually didn't really know it existed until the sale, but I mean, from $68 to $60 is okay. Now, I mean, it's nothing like you're saving a fortune, but I mean, I just want to double check what this MSRP is. I'm just going back and forth. Probably should have double checked before this video, but $75. Keep that in mind. We are going from $75 to $67. So keep that in mind. This sale is actually a lot more significant than you realize. So going down a little bit more, we got the plane. Maybe, you know what, I'm going to move this over here so we can talk about some of these on this side of the screen. But, I mean, we got the plane. We got, I mean, London. It was supposed to go out last year, but I mean, it's not a horrible sale. Actually, that's actually a pretty good sale. I believe the MSRP is $40. So, uh, let's just you know what? Maybe it didn't retire. I could have sworn it didn't retire last year. So that is interesting. Well, I might, if I had a piece of paper on this desk, I'd probably write that down, but sadly I do not. But that's actually a sale I might consider. So, heading down a little bit more, I mean, again, we got the plane. I got multiple of these in my collection. I believe I actually picked that up for that price. Then we got, I mean, the Lion King. There's 2 Lion King sets. You know what? Let's just find that one really quickly. This one, I actually think I bought, oh boy, I mean, I think I bought maybe 8 in the past few days. So, I mean, Macy's. Sadly, Macy's sale is over. I really do wish I did a video on that, but sadly I wasn't around my computer to be able to make the video. So, if you did happen to see that sale and picked up a few copies, I'd love to know what you picked up. But again, we can also see a lot of sales happening from that sale over on other stuff like Target. This is roughly the same sale, but what I think is ironic is Macy's had it for $82, and this is a few dollars cheaper. Not anything significant, but it's going from, I mean, I believe the MSRP is 100 and something. Oh boy, let's see what it is. It is going to be $130. I mean, what? That is, I mean, 30, even 40% off. I'm just kind of adding it up. I have no idea exactly what percentage that is, but I mean, that is pretty awesome. And what's awesome about this character is it is a beautiful, beautiful character. We're just going to move this back to the original spot, but I mean, truly, being a big LEGO fan, being a huge LEGO Disney fan, I love this set. I mean, I might even consider building it, but right now, it is a lot of investments. Honestly, I just picked up 3 more copies like 30 minutes ago, so I mean, this is a pretty good sale on this one. So I think out of all the stuff I'm really talking about in today's video, that might be one of the best sets as of right now. And keep this in mind, as the LEGO 7-day week progresses by, I'm going to be trying to do as many videos as possible, doing as many community posts over in the post category on the channel, and I'll be posting as many updates on sales as possible. So keep that in mind, and I really strongly hit the bell notification on all, so you do not miss those posts, because those are going to be more ready for that day and that day only. Then this one's actually a really good one. This is almost 50% off. The MSRP is going to be $9.99. So you can see it's a little bit different there, which honestly is kind of frustrating with Target, because then when you're searching this, you don't fully know what the MSRP is. It's more like, wait, that sale is horrible. And then once you realize, it's like, wait, this sale is actually insane. So keep that in mind. I really strongly recommend, like, if you're on your phone, maybe try and get 2 pages where you can go back and forth to check the MSRP if you guys don't fully know. But I mean, there are so many LEGO sales here. This is actually convenient. The 3 right here is actually what I picked 3 up. I picked 3 of the donut truck up because I actually think that is going to retire next month. And I actually feel like, I mean, one of my best investments with LEGO City is the food truck line. I mean, I don't know what it is, what's up about it, but it has done so well for, I mean, just selling. I mean, I think I listed maybe 3 or 4 food trucks the first, when our page fully opened on Bricklink, and they sold that day. So what's awesome about that is heading over, just talked a lot about that, but another one, this is 20% off. The MSRP is going to be $49.99, but this sale is, I mean, don't get me wrong, for the LEGO investor side, 20% off isn't the best, but honestly, I don't think we're going to see anything stronger with this. If we do, I'll pick up more copies, but as of right now, I have 2, and I'm going to hold on to those 2, and I mean, we'll just see how the sales progress by, but honestly, the good thing about all of this is we have so many opportunities to get more Legos. Now, the nice thing is I know I'm hitting the idea of LEGO investing very hard, and while I'm on the topic of that, this channel is not for LEGO investing advice. I'm simply just throwing out my own opinion, so maybe you can view the LEGO market a little bit different or see some certain stuff differently. I strongly recommend you guys to do your own research before you do make your own investments. Strongly recommend it. But what I was talking about there is a good thing is, while I'm hitting that topic very hard, LEGO investing, this is also an incredible, unbelievable time to pick up some stuff that you might want to get in your collection. And like what I started the video off with saying, we are doing on this channel, I'm doing a lot of Lego sales, and a lot of Lego builds on this channel. So the good thing about that is this might be a really good time for me to pick up some stuff to build on this channel. So finally, the finale of today's video, Amazon. Now, honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. The sales haven't fully started yet. I know by the kind of title, it kind of said a little bit differently, but what we're seeing right now is the early Prime Day sale. So there's still quite a few things. I mean, like, here's the bike, 44% off. So, I mean, pretty good there, but I mean, let's just click some other stuff here. Now, what we can do on this side, I know you can't fully see it, but I'm gonna click today's deals. Now, there's not a ton, but these sales are quite good. This car you can actually see right there, or up there, kind of. I got that on the same sale as this, so they've kind of brought it back, which I'm a little bit annoyed about, but as always, it's still an awesome sale. I think that's actually 20% off, so, I mean, not insane again, but I mean, it's a good time to pick up a lot of Lego sets. So, you can also see the Mario, that one's Super Mario, the Bowser Express toy train. This one's actually a strange one. I mean, I don't really have full thoughts on it. It's cool, it's full of detail, a little bit of I mean, I guess not a little bit, a super unique design train. Pretty cool. So, I mean, this is going to be 30% off. I have picked up a copy of that. I'm going to have 2 in my collection, and I'll probably just hold those and not, well, pick up any more. So, another one is Sonic the Hedgehog. I've actually picked up a few of these. This is going to be 31% off. I think that could be a really good investment. Duplo, I've talked about that enough on the channel. I'm staying away from Duplo. So, as always, we're not seeing anything specifically crazy right now. Now, I think, again, the best sale out of all of them, wherever it went, is going to be Simba. Now, I mean, it's a pretty good sale, don't get me wrong. Now, what's nice and awesome about this is it is on an insane sale. Now, I think, I mean, just kind of adding up whatever I've seen, I think I've seen, well, actually, let's just double check while I'm filming right now. So Simba on this is going to be, let's just say exactly 80. Let's go Lego. It actually, that would be hilarious if it's actually out of stock, but this is, oh, it is actually on the same sale. So they've actually increased the sale. So looks like I'm going to be down a little bit there, but I mean, for the ones that I picked up a few weeks ago. But what's awesome about this is it is 40% off. I really do believe, I mean, it actually might fully be on back order right now, if I can even see the screen, but let's just double check. Back ordered, yes. So I really do believe this will go out next month. Now, it is back ordered, so it is still in production, which is kind of there, but who knows how many copies they'll actually make when they do get all those copies to the customers, but looks like they're going to be making copies fast for the returning to the customers on July 2. So pretty awesome there. But sadly, as always, this is going to be the end of the video, so I really want to hear your guys' game plan in the comments below. Are you planning to make a few orders right now? What sets are you planning to get? Are you planning to get Simba, like I bought a lot of them? So a lot of them is, are you planning to kind of hold off right now and wait for Amazon to fully announce their sale? I'd love to know what your guys' game plan is in the comments below, and I'd love to start the conversation with you guys. If you guys have any questions, in the comments below. So, thank you all so much for watching today's video. I'll see you in the next video. But before I do, please hit the bell notification so you do not miss those upcoming posts as I announce and launch all those sales that are coming your way. Also, while you're hitting that button, might as well hit the subscribe button and the like video, and the like button, because it really does help out the channel to grow over time. So thank you all so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in hopefully what will be another incredible Lego sale video. I'll see you next time. Peace.